no summer's high.
All right. Hello, everybody. I just called to say I love you, but I'm just here to tell you I love you. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. It's a great, wonderful Friday, isn't it? You got the weather you've been wanting, that you've been praying for, and you've been begging for. It's certainly been a great, wonderful, wonderful day. Shout out to all of you that's joining me. Thank you for following me on Twitter. That's official E.V.E. E.V.E. Okay. And thank you again for following me also on It's All About You with E.V.E. like page and on mine. And I apologize for not being here in person, but duty calls. But I still want to bring in the messages that I'm supposed to bring here to you. Give a shout out to everybody and just enjoying the day. The sun is just shining so beautiful, so beautiful. Hope you guys make the best of it, because we don't know how long we're going to get that or stay with that type of weather. And it's Friday, April 11th already. You believe that? The month of April is already here. The middle of April is already here. My God. I think I just remember it being the beginning of April. Wow. Okay. Certainly time flies. Juan is calling in. Yes. Juan, I'm going to have you invite some people out there, and you're going to have some representatives from WLTH heading your way. Hello, Juanito.
What's up, lady?
Hey.
I actually had to go into one of the classrooms and shut the door there because music's going on in the hall. And,
music? Wait. What kind of music? You didn't tell me there was going to be music. I would have been there instead of sitting here.
One of our very young participants there said, "How about having some music?" So we're playing some CDs right now, but maybe next year we might have a DJ here or whatever.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
You know, music is the great food for the mind, body, and soul. You should have told me you were going to have some music. I'd be over there with you.
Well, you know what, Steve, this is, and everyone listening right now to WLTH Radio, and that is that today is our last fish fry from 4 to 7 p.m. If you are in the area, or even not in the area, we are at 3802 Grand Boulevard in East Chicago, Indiana, in the church hall for St. Patrick's Church. And you know what? Not only today, well, actually, what's going to happen at the conclusion of our fish ride today is that we're going to do the drawing for the 32-inch Samsung TV, which is a HD TV, high definition 1080, and then also the drawing for the Beats Solo HD headphone. So we're going to have those two big prizes in addition to the 50-50 raffle that we have each and every Friday. So I'd like to encourage people that are listening here in the area, please do stop by. This is the last fish fry for the year at St. Pat's, and it is our biggest fundraiser of the year, so please do stop by.
Well, Natalie is going to be heading your way over there, so we are going to have some representation from WLTH Radio there. So I told her she's going to have some fish for me. She goes, "No, I'm going to have fish for me." I said, "Well, do a double take. Have one for me, too."
All right. Eve, I'm going to make some quick announcements, and then I'll call back at 6 o'clock here. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, especially if you live in the city of East Chicago or not, the Echo Community PTA, which is the Northwest Indiana Interfaith Federation, they have invited, and she has agreed to come to Central High School. I'm talking about the Indiana School Superintendent, Ms. Glenda Rich. She will be at Central High School at 1100 West Columbus Drive in East Chicago on Wednesday, May the 7th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m., and I think doors are open at 5:30 p.m. on that very evening. So she will be giving an update as to what's going on in the world of education in the state of Indiana. She will be, and she will answer questions, but they will all be written questions from the audience. So please do stop by and listen what the status is regarding the state of education in the state of Indiana. And then just one last quick announcement. The Unión Benéfica Mexicana, they are seeking contestants, which is the first Tiny King and Queen pageant, boys and girls between the ages of 8 and 12 years of age. Right now they are accepting applications, which began on March the 16th to April the 20th. Saturday mandatory practices to begin on May the 4th through June the 28th. So actually, Tomorrow, Miss Rosa Rodriguez and the pageant, I think contestants are coming on nuestra comunidad to for a few minutes to talk about the pageant, and I think there's still some time to register for this pageant. So she'll be coming on with the contestants to promote the pageant and the opportunity to still register. In addition to that, tomorrow we are having our very first candidate for the upcoming election in May, who's coming on, who agreed to come on our program to of course, and promote their own candidacy. So, Eve, you missed each and every first try, and I missed 2 out of the 5. I was able to make 3 of them, but like I said, this is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and now we are on Friday evening, so got to do what we got to do, and
that's right.
Much luck over there today, señorita, and then I will see you mañana, and then, but you know what, I will go back just real quickly then at 6 o'clock, okay?
Muy bien. We'll be waiting for you, Juan.
All right, then.
Enjoy. Thanks for calling in.
Bye-bye. Okay.
You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. This is the region's choice of people's choice, and more than anything, of the voice. Where I keep things real. And what do they say? Real talk about real issues with real people. Our calling number is 219-885-1371. Are we all right over there? Okay. During these trying times, our troops need our help more than ever. Right now, blood supplies are at a low-time low. Just 1 pint of blood can help save the lives of our servicemen. So give the gift of life. Give blood. That's from the Moment Storage, which services more than a word. It's a fact, based on the importance they place in satisfying their customers. For all your spring storage needs from A to Z, call 815-472-4725. That's 815-472-4725, and join the many satisfied customers being served by Moment Storage in moments. A prom or graduation should never be ruined by a drunk driver. Someone who has overdone it should never attempt to drive after a party. Teach them not to drink and drive, or appoint a designated driver. Take the next step into tomorrow by celebrating safely today. That's from A Touch of Glass at 176 South Scalier in Kankakee, a name you can trust, where Ray is reminding you the best defense against drunk driving is to drive sober. A Touch of Glass sends congratulations to the entire 2014 graduating class. And El Mexicano Restaurant salutes the men and women in uniform who stood all for our freedom around the world. Let's give them the welcome home they deserve. That's from El Mexicano Restaurant at 503 Riverstone Parkway in Kankakee for the finest Mexican cuisine made fresh daily, served to perfection, where you don't have to go to Mexico to experience the true taste of Mexico. Call or stop by and mention WLTA sent you and receive a discount on any meal or drink. Call 815-933-5426. That's 815-933-5426. El Mexicano Restaurant. Allí los vemos. Bullseye Dispatch Incorporated take this special time out to recognize and salute the Kankakee men and women in uniform who are standing tall for a political and economic freedom around the world. Let's remember them during these trying times. In our thoughts, prayers, and most importantly, our letters from home. Their efforts abroad and our support at home will help keep America strong. That's from Bullseye Dispatch Incorporated, service our listening area with quality service, reliability, and integrity. They're on the air because they care about our community and our troops. And that to you is brought to you by these great, wonderful sponsors. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. Our calling number is 219-885-1371. I'm going to see if I can text something over to Mars. But, it's Friday, guys. I hope you guys have some plans going on today. Some, I would say, safe plans, I hope. The weather is really the way you guys want it. 68 degrees in Aurora. Let's see, we're going to have Baltimore, 78 degrees, partly sunny. Washington, 79 degrees, intermittent clouds. And Orlando, 76 degrees, mostly cloudy. Houston, 77 degrees, partly sunny. And Las Vegas, beautiful, 88 degrees, intermittent clouds. Los Angeles, 73 degrees and sunny. Barcelona, España, 61 degrees, partly cloudy. Celaya, Mexico, 89 degrees and sunny. Wow. Shout out to my family members out there, my sisters out there traveling. Wonderful, 89 degrees. Wow. Toronto, partly sunny, 55 degrees on a high. And here in GI is 69 degrees and sunny. But for tonight, guys, it's going to drop to 43 degrees. And then come tomorrow, I can't believe it, April 12th already. The beginning has come and gone. Now we're in the middle of the month. Wow. Time flies, and I hope that you guys are really, really enjoying every day, every step of the day. And if I were you, I'd just take a day at a time and not rush life. 77 degrees for tomorrow. Whoa, wait, am I hearing this right? Did I just say 77 degrees, Mars? I gotta see it to believe it. That's just like jumping up high. 77 degrees, windy and very warm with periods of clouds and sunshine. Wow. Nighttime's gonna drop to 59 degrees. It'll be feeling like 52 degrees. Considerably cloudy and mild with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. Sorry to rain on your parade and telling you that, but that's at least at nighttime. But you got the 70 degrees. We got to get some of that water for our beautiful flowers to bloom. And on Sunday, high 69 degrees, mainly cloudy, breezy, and not as warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. Nighttime will be 40 degrees, cooler with periods of rain and a thunderstorm, becoming breezy late. For Monday, we're going to have, let's see. See, I told you guys. So you better enjoy it. Guess what? 43 degrees, 30-degree difference, give or take. So Monday, April 14th, it'll be high on 43 degrees, cloudy, breezy, and much colder. A little morning rain followed by a passing shower in the afternoon. Precipitation will be at 62%. Nighttime, winter feeling again. Sorry, guys, 26 degrees, and it's going to feel like 17 degrees, a couple of evening flurries. Whoa, did I just hear flurries? Oh, my goodness. Otherwise, mostly cloudy and colder. That's all right. Just make the best of it.
Wait. Did you say flurries and snow? It's April.
See, right. You know, this global warming since El Nino, I kid you not, go back and Google. Since El Nino, everything has changed. This global warming. What used to be spring is not spring. What used to be summer is not summer. Those that had winter or never had winter have winter. So Google that. You'll see some history on that. I believe that since El Nino hit, everything's gone backwards.
So at this rate, we're going to have Christmas in July.
You know, you never know, knock on wood. So yes, guys, Monday, 26 is going to feel like 17 degrees at night, a couple of evening flurries, otherwise mostly cloudy and colder. That's for Monday, guys. Let's see what Tuesday brings. Chilly with times of clouds and sun. On a high, 45 degrees, and at night, 26 degrees. It's going to feel like 19, partly cloudy and cold. It almost makes me wonder, am I looking at the right city? Yeah, 48 degrees, sunny to partly cloudy come Wednesday, and 35 degrees at night, mostly cloudy with occasional rain and drizzle late. So we're going to have a seesaw, and it's going to go right back up by Thursday, 57 degrees and cloudy, and it will remain cloudy at low 46 at night on Thursday. And for Friday, it's going to go back up to 63 degrees cloudy, and at night, periods of rain, 40 degrees. So we're going to have that seesaw going up and down and all around. But, you know, most of all, we should already be accustomed to this type of weather. You know what? Just make the best of what is. You know, most of you say that phrase, it is what it is. And if you're watching me on Ustream, you're probably nodding your head, or SMH, shaking your head. But yes, it is what you make of it, of what is. So don't give me that it is what it is. It is what you make of it. So let's make the best of today, tomorrow's not promised. If it comes, we're blessed with it. But make the best of what we get every step of the way. You know what? Complaining doesn't bring warmer weather, doesn't get rid of anything other than give you possibly a stomachache or a headache. So thank you for all of you that are tuning in here on WLTH Radio. This is Sound Off with E.V.E., the Region's Choice, the People's Voice. And as an advocate that I am, I just want to give a shout out, of course, to my kids, my English class, Morton High School, APA. Love being around them. Those of you that follow me on Twitter saw a picture. Those of you that are on my Facebook page saw the picture as well. And it's about keeping things real. It's about showing them that they are important, that they have value, that they should start valuing themselves, loving themselves, and respecting themselves. Okay. You know, every time we're on the show, that's all I hear. I hope to God it's a true emergency. And I hope to God it's not really an emergency as in someone's death or someone has been injured, because we see a lot of that. And lately we've been seeing a lot of that. You know, and you guys heard me mention some of the things that we talked about that came out in the news about stabbing in Pennsylvania and how people are taking that. And we're not taking it the best way. We're putting that kid down and everybody else. And you know, one thing that I told my kids, my students, there are 30 students. We have a caller? Oh, okay. What I heard, well, I'm sorry, not what I heard. What I told the students is that if they ever need to talk to someone, don't let it bottle up inside them. Don't let everything just get to them. You need to reach out to talk to someone. And I gave my whole class my personal number, but there is a hotline number, an 800 number. And you know what? Don't let your kids lock themselves up and not reach out to you, or let them reach out to somebody that sometimes they don't or can't talk to a parent, to avoid all this wreaking havoc stuff that's going on. So just know that there is someone out there that's willing to listen. And that goes for you adults as well. Sometimes we need to talk to somebody, right? If we are feeling weak, if our flesh is feeling weak and our spirit is down, our self-esteem is down, we may need to talk to somebody. Well, feel free to call here and sound off. Something that's bugging you, something that's really hurting you, or whatever. 219-885-1371. I've been trying to send a video to Omar, but somehow there's probably a problem. Okay, we got to call it. Probably a problem here with some connection here with the Wi-Fi. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, Eve. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Miss Nadine?
Oh, I'm blessed. I went out earlier today. Didn't get home until after 1. And I saw my neighbors, and I shared some goodies with them, some bananas and muffins, and I had bought some stuff to take over there to Hatcher Park tomorrow. For those that are cleaning up, I'm not doing any cleanup. I may watch them. I have no intentions of doing any cleanup. And I've got calls to make. I checked my phone, and I saw where I had calls that I should have returned yesterday. But I came in. Sometimes I sit down after I go out and I indulge. But I had to go out and buy me some treats so I can get ready to holler for Miami tonight. Mm-hmm. Even though they are playing the Pacers and I love the Pacers, I want Miami to win tonight. But I called you because, let me just say, you know, I see how much you love your students. I hear you talking about their English and everything. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I'm so proud of you, Eve, because you've got so many talents and you're using them. And that's when young people need to be abreast of everything that's going on around them. Mm-hmm. And let me just say, you know, engage the young people in a lot of things that they think are not important. Right. If you handle money, you need to pay attention to what's on that bill. If you live in a country where it's important to know east, north, west, and south, and what states, start with the states that are around you, and then you can build on and learn. It's so much knowledge that you can learn without just going to school. by the time you get in school, and they say we know less about our country than foreigners know. And that's pathetic. You need to know the preamble to the Constitution. You need to know how to participate in government, the three branches of government. Don't just wait until you get in that class. You need to take time. Don't get on that Facebook and just other things. Find out what's going on. People take vacations. When you go on vacations, gravitate toward those places where you can learn some things. Everybody like to have fun, but go to the museum. Go to those historical sites where you can learn something. If you can go on a trip, and parents, let me tell you, I sent my granddaughter because she was left here with me, but I know she had some money from coming in from her mother and her father. And then I paid for her to go to driver's training. But when it came time to go with James Piggy on that tour to black colleges, I paid the money so she could go.
Well, that's great. Hey, Ms. Nadine, I appreciate you calling. I have 2 other callers calling in.
Okay,
but we're going to talk off the air.
I just want you to know I'm out here listening.
No, I appreciate you, and we're going to talk off the air because I do need to talk to you.
Okay, sweetheart.
Thank
Love you.
Continue to listen. Love you as well. Go ahead, caller, and thank you for waiting to sound off here with E.V.E.
Good afternoon.
Hello there.
Gomez, how are you?
Good. I'm blessed. And how are you, beautiful?
I'm doing very well. I'd like to say I love you because you love your parents. And anyone who has the respect for their parents, it makes me feel good because we have become a generation now where young people no longer respect us. I'll give you a typical example. Now, the police are looking for ways to generate funds. I got a perfect way. Today, I was going to make a couple of runs. I stopped by the bank, and on my way out of the bank on 51st and Broadway, Fifth Third, I turned on that street trying to go back home. Some guys with parks there, double parked. I could not go around them. I asked them, would you move so I can go around, please? And they told me when we get ready.
Oh, no, they didn't.
You see what I'm saying? So the police could definitely get generations of money from people who have that nasty attitude because you're not supposed to hold up traffic to talk. And we see a lot of that here in the city of Garrett.
And you know what, Ms. Porter-Barch, and I'm going to make it brief. I have another caller holding, I believe. Here's the thing. We have ordinances that the police officers can create revenue if they were to enforce them. You are not to park your car on the grass in the front lawn.
Absolutely.
And it happens.
Enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Ms. Porter-Barch, for listening. Go ahead, caller. Thank you for waiting. You're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I am doing just wonderful. How about you?
I'm tickled because I heard you talking about that there might be snow flurries.
Yeah, my son had to stop me and says, wait a minute, did I hear right?
And the reason I'm laughing is because I graduated from Andrean 30 years ago.
Hey, my 59ers. How about that?
We were supposed to have our prom April 30th. Well, a week before the prom, it snowed.
So it can happen anytime, right?
Huh?
It can happen anytime, right?
Right, and all the girls were going crazy, and I just laughed and said, you know what, just grab your boots, throw them on, put your shoes in a bag, and if you have to, just bring the dress with you and change in the bathroom if you're that worried about your dress getting ruined, okay?
There you go. That's all you can do.
So that's why I was laughing. I said, you know, here it is, like you said, the middle of April, and there's snow flurries. And like I said, the week before the prom, 30 years ago,
wow.
So
how
this
about
wasn't,
that?
you know, I don't even take my spring stuff out till May. After that, I don't even take my spring stuff out till May. And then my summer stuff doesn't come out till the end of June or the 1st of July. So,
how about that? You just never know, and we just have to make the best of it. I mean, we can't expect for it to be the way we want it to be. Let's just receive it and make the best of it. That's it.
And be glad we're here to enjoy it.
Exactly. And thank you, 59er, because I am a former 59er as well.
All righty.
Yes, I graduated in 87 from Andrean.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you listening.
Right.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, bye-bye.
You be blessed. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. This is the Region's Choice. 219-885-1371 is the number that you can call in and tell me what you feel like, as this is Free for All Friday. But after that, or before that, we'll be right back after this, so don't touch that dial. I'll be right back.
Mommy, I have a toothache.
Honey, my tooth is loose.
If you've been looking for a dentist, you're in luck. Radcliffe Family Dental, located at 1901 Grant Street in Gary, provides dental care for the whole family. Starting now, Radcliffe will be taking new patients, and you could be one of them by calling 219-880-1430. That's 219-880-1430. Call for an appointment today. Dr. Radcliffe, a dentist with many years of experience, and her team will be glad to help put a smile on you. Get pearly whites at Radcliffe Family Dental this year. Radcliffe Family Dental offers cleaning, teeth whitening, white or silver fillings, crowns and bridges, digital x-rays, complete dentures, implant crowns, extractions, and laughing gas if you need a pep in your step. Radcliffe Family Dental, your new dental home. Visit us at 1901 Grant Street in Gary or call 219-880-1430. Hours Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid and Calumet Township, the home of $53 down. Driving in the state of Indiana without insurance is playing a dangerous game. You don't need to be involved in an auto accident requiring the need to show proof of insurance, and you cannot demonstrate proof of insurance. That's playing a dangerous game. Call Mo 219-884-7506 or visit Glen Park Auto Insurance, located at 3992 Broadway in Gary, Indiana. Call Mo 219-884-7506. Need Mo? Call Mo Griffin by phoning 219-884-7506. He's the man with the auto insurance plan. Mo Griffin ensures that you are properly covered with auto insurance in the following areas: SR22, SR50, rejected or suspended license.
Have you had your driving privileges suspended due to a court judgment that requires a 3-year SR22?
Call Mo at 219-884-7506 or visit Glen Park Insurance. Need more? Call Mo. Need more? Call Mo. Need more insurance? Call Mo. He's the man with the $53 insurance plan. Need more? Call Mo. Need more? Call Mo. Need more insurance? Call Mo Griffin at 219-884-7506 or visit Glen Park Auto Insurance. He's the man with the $53 insurance plan. Located at 3992 Broadway in Gary, Indiana. 79th Street Barbecue is here in Gary, Indiana, and now open at 1101 Broadway in Gary. Van, owner of Gary's newest barbecue eatery, says, come and try our flavorful variety of hot wings, rib tips, turkey links, beef links, and pork links. You don't have to go all the way to 79th Street in Chicago to get good barbecue. We are here in Gary, bringing with us our reputation of smoking good Q. We are open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 12 midnight, closed on Sunday. Some of our daily specials include 3-wing/tip combo for only $8.99, or try our delicious turkey drumsticks for only $6. Come out and enjoy some delicious, tasty barbecue at 79th Street Barbecue, now located at 1101 Broadway in Gary, Indiana. Do you have a special event coming up? We cater to. Call us at 219-979-8980. That number again is 219-879-8980. 79th Street Barbecue in Gary, located at 1101 Broadway.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to Sound Off with E.V.E. Muchos saludos para los que están escuchando allá en Mexico. You're like, what? Did you just like do a 360? Sí. I know that I'm being listened to from a family out in Mexico. Y la temporada en México está bien caliente. Casi 80 grados allá. So it's very nice and warm out there. Saludos a todos ustedes. Muchos besos y abrazos. Hugs and kisses to all of you. Hope you learned a little bit of English by listening to this program. Pero el siguiente programa es el programa bilingüe por los que están escuchando allá desde México. Vamos a mandarle saludos allá. We're going to give a shout out to all of those that are listening from Vegas to Arizona to California to Mexico to Texas to Morocco and also Barcelona, España. Saludos a todos ustedes. Muchas gracias por escucharme aquí, que estoy diario a las 5 de la tarde aquí en Sound Off with E.V.E. Saludos por parte de Emily y Omar. Emily and Omar says hello. Shout outs to all of you from my beautiful kids here. And as I was telling you, I'm with the English class that I adopted. And today was an interesting subject or topic they were talking about. Interracial relationships. And we're going to talk about that on the next program as well. And that was very interesting to hear about. But I have an audio that I need for you to listen. See, I told you I keep it real and I talk about real issues. Because there's deaths happening every day as we speak. Muchos niños se están matando uno al otro. Hay mucho crimen, mucha violencia, mucho abuso en nuestros niños, nuestros jóvenes. There's a lot of abuse in the adolescents and the youth against each other, from adults to youth. But there's a lot of violence going around, and I got to keep talking about this. I'm placed here for a reason. I want you to listen to this very, very closely. I'm going to break it in half because it's about a 12-minute audio. So that'll give me enough time to say something and allow you to say something as well. It's 39 minutes after the hour. So I'm going to break it and see if we got some callers calling in. That's 219-885-1371 is the calling number. 219-885-1371. It's the number that you want to sound off to. Just pay attention to this. It's going to touch your heart, and I hope to God it touches your spirit and it changed you for what it is.
I just want to say right off the back, my name is Tyrone Muhammad. I'm a film director here in New Jersey, and I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I ain't going to give you a watered-down version. I ain't going to tell you something that's just popular. No, I'm going to give it to you.
And I'm not going to sugarcoat it either, and I'm just going to keep it real, whether you like it or not. So go ahead, Brother Muhammad.
As a film director, you want to talk to those who just loving these brothers, these rappers. In fact, rappers such as Rick Ross, rappers such as Lil Wayne, those are out there having you fall in love with that nonsense, having fallen in love with thinking that that's reality when they're talking about violence. But they living other than that. See, they walking around with bodyguards and etc. And they got you out here gang banging, got you out here shooting and killing one another. But listen, all that, the reality of it is when I see you. When I see you, it's over. It's over. Why? You're dead. You're gone, and you're dead because of foolishness, right? You come in here all shot up, bullet holes everywhere. You've been to the medical examiner. The medical examiner butcher you up, chop you all up, gut you open, take all your heart, your organs, your liver, your kidneys, your intestines. They remove your brain, gut you out. Gut you out. And now what happens now? You leave off a cold environment there. You come to the funeral home. We put you on the cold embalming table. And while you're on that cold embalming table, we put cold embalming fluid in you with cold water. See what I'm saying? And after all that, we watching your cold blood run down the tables. Why? Because you fell in love with a fantasy. You fell in love with something that wasn't even real. See, they got you buying their products, and they not even living that. They not even living that lifestyle. So they got you all thinking that that's real. No, that ain't real. Real is when your mother is before me. Real is when your mother can't afford to pay for your funeral. Real is when I got to patch up those bullet wounds on you. See, that's real. See, that's real. See, Rick Ross ain't here to pay for your funeral. Rick Ross, Lil Wayne and them ain't here to help your mother buy a casket, to put you on the ground. No, it's your poor mother. See what I'm saying? I'm sick of it, man. Ain't no damn outcry. Ain't nobody fed up. Ain't nobody care about you. Your homies don't give a damn about you. Why is that? Yeah, they homies on the street. But when it's time to come in here to pay that bill, ain't nobody in here with your mother. Your mother in here by herself, putting her little pennies, her nickels, and her dimes, and her hard-earned dollars here to put you at rest for some foolishness. Think that over, man. Think it over. I mean, I don't know nobody that want to rush to a grave. I just can't even see somebody trying to rush to get into a casket. To be down. Down for what, man? Think that over. Down for what? And at the day when they put you in that ground, and I've been to so many funerals, I've directed so many funerals, and after they eat that chicken and macaroni and cheese, get that Hennessy, smoke a little weed, you gone, man. Off to the next one, man. Everybody is profiting off the death of young black people. Everybody is profiting from it. The medical examiner, the hospitals, and hospitals profit even more because why? Because when you
I'm going to add, it's not just black people. It's youth all around, period. There is no color when it comes to crime. Kids are killing kids and gangs are killing kids. I'm not just putting it out there for one nationality, one ethnicity, just so you know that, okay?
Trying to keep you alive. You ain't dead yet. They still keeping you alive by means of artificial, meaning that they can have a mechanical device on you, keeping you alive, right? On a respirator, or you close to death, they harvesting your organs, taking your organs, man, your kidneys, right? Taking your heart, and your mother and father know nothing about that, right? But then they go sell your organs or put them right on the black market, should I say. So now your mother who don't have money, think this over, Your mother who don't even have money to pay for your funeral, but yet your organs were so valuable that it's going over to somebody else on the market where they paying $25,000 and $50,000 and your mother see nothing of that, right? Not only she lost her son, now his organs is being distributed to other people where they cashing in on it, right? So you need to start thinking about this, man. Before you start going out here and talking about that you down with this set, down with that set, man, I'm telling you the real story is, man, you're going to end up in the funeral home. I'm telling you. And you probably saying you ain't got nothing to live for. Man, you got everything to live for, man. You got everything to live for. You got to understand that you matter. Just as the next man that may have an education, that may have a lot of money, and you may not attain that right now, you still matter, man. So many of our young brothers, nowadays sisters too, end up in the graveyard. So much potential gone, man. Some of the answers and cures that we need in our community, gone. See? And what we got to do, man, we got to start uniting and realize that, man, we are fighting for the resurrection, for the totality of our people. We got to understand that we are fighting for our people, man, for our very existence here. Now, I'm tired as a funeral director. I don't know why other funeral directors ain't stepping up. Why other funeral directors ain't stepping up? Why I'm the only one out there crying out in the wilderness, man, trying to get you to see the reality, man? Huh? Are you just that much in love and getting in the casket? Is you just that much in love with seeing how many people gonna come to your funeral? Are you just that much in love to see how many people gonna sign a register book? Are you that much just in love to see how your prayer card and your program is? You must be a damn fool. You gotta be a fool, man. Because once you in that casket, you ain't getting out of it. It's over. It's done. So what we gonna start doing? And we out in the streets every day. Morticians that care, we out in the streets. We bringing caskets to the street. We bringing body bags to the streets. We bringing the van with the casket on top of it, man. Right? Some people say, why you got to be so grotesque? Why not? Why not? We got to do whatever it takes, man, to save the life of our people. You've been dilly-dallying and pit-tapping around this issue. No, man, we got to deal with the issue today. And if that means by bringing a casket on the street, so be it. I'm going to keep doing it. If that'll bring a body bag out on the street, I'm going to keep doing it. Right? I'm going to keep doing it. Long as that we got the balance that's taking
Now,
place.
am I not keeping it real or right? I'm going to keep and continue for you to listen to this, but it has to be drilled into here, but more than anything, drilled into this heart, el corazón. Enough of the body bags coming. It's bad enough we're getting them from the military, but what's worse is that we're getting them with our youth in it. Our kids killing kids. They reach out to the drugs, to the gangs. The gangs don't care. Once you're gone, next. And this is keeping it real, guys, so continue to listen. I just wanted to say that. I don't mean any disrespect at all, but I got to keep it real because this issue happens daily throughout this whole country, and that's so sad. Just keep listening.
I'm going to do what I need to do, but it ain't going to stop here. We're going to take the death from our community and we're going to bring it to the right in front of the very door of those that got the resources to help us get out of the mess we're in. Right? That's what we're going to start doing. We're going to make a reality of death a part of other people who've been living cushy, who've been living comfortably, who've been living good, and off the backs of our young people dying. Medical examiners, step up, man. You talking about you ain't part of the problem. You ain't part of the solution. Nah. This is what one of the medical examiners told me. I tried to tell him to get involved with the Stop the Violence campaign. He said, listen, man, the medical examiners ain't part of the solution. I said, you're a damn lie if you ain't. You are a lie. You ones that witness and see this every day. You mean to tell me that you don't care enough about the... Oh, I get it, because he don't look like you. I understand. He ain't from the same educational background as you. I get it, right? But at the same time, you have a duty, man, that you were sworn by, right? You have a duty. And you seeing so many of these children going to an early grave, man, when they should be going off to college and getting clothes for their graduation. I'm taking their clothes and burying them, man, splitting them up the back to put on them, suturing up their skin, man, to put their flesh back together. I'm the one got to take the viscera in the bag and put that back in your stomach. I'm the one got to put the skull back and suture up your head, man. I don't take no damn delight in doing that. I'm fired up, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a change. So you rappers, I'm telling you, we calling you out, man. We going to tear your brand down, man. I'm telling all the young people today, man, tell them, put that foolishness down, man. Don't buy another one of those records. They telling you to kill or pick up a gun. We don't want that. I don't care who it is. Because you know why? You should care. Because ain't none of them. Lil Wayne ain't coming to your funeral. You can forget that. Right? Rick Ross ain't coming to your funeral. You can forget that, brother. Right? So what we gonna do, we gonna make them feel our pain. We gonna stop supporting them. If they can't raise the level of consciousness in the minds and hearts of our people, and they knowing damn well where they come from, man, from the inner city, and now you have attained a life that's giving you luxury, man, and you gonna turn your back on our people, man, and keep giving them this filth? Nah. We coming to you. We coming to your doorsteps. We bringing body bags. We bringing caskets, man. We bringing pictures, man. We gonna let you know, man, that we feel it here in the city. We gonna bring it to your doorstep. So I just want to appeal to the young people as I close out. I want you to really start thinking what I'm saying. I ain't here to scare you. I'm telling you the reality. See, they ain't gonna tell you the reality. I mean, it ain't all good, right? Cause you a shell, man. You gone, man. Right, you cut from here like that wide incision, right? That right here, you cut, man. Pull your flap over your chin, man. Skull is taken off. Brain is removed, stuffed with newspaper, man. See, that's the real, man. And when you love somebody unconditionally, man, you give up the secrets. Ain't no secrets about this no more. It's all on YouTube, all on the internet on how people are embalming today. But the fact of the matter is, ain't nobody saying nothing about the young black people dying, man. I mean, everybody on street corners nowadays saying this and this. No, we try to take it to another level, man. We got to take it to another level. We telling the radio stations. We calling them out, man. Stop playing all that damnable music that's harming our people, man. Right? You got us on one segment that you give us 1 hour on Sundays to try to tell us what's going on in the community. But those 23 hours a day and those rest of the 6 days a week, you dumping garbage and filth in the minds of our people, man. Sending all bad frequencies and vibrations within them, man. No, we coming for you, man. We coming, even if whatever it takes, we coming for you. We coming for you. So as I close out, I just want to thank you for not going that route. For those who considering that you think you may be corny and that you don't want to be a part of that culture, I'm telling you, stay the course. You on the right course. Because I'm going to tell you, as I close out now, we're going to be able to address the issue soon,
right?
Or I'm going to be addressing you later.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. And that's keeping it real, my brothers and sisters. And I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about as a whole, as a community. Enough is enough. Everybody calling each other names, allowing this music to corrupt our youth, allowing our role models to tell us how we should dress, how we should look like. See, I took these kids under my wings because some of them need to hear positive thinking, positive words, love. Our youth needs that. Not to say, let me show my underwear and sag my pants, or not to say, let me hear, as he said, Rick Ross, which I believe he came out here in GI not too long ago, and it was probably a packed madhouse. Let me bring a motivational, inspirational speaker. Let's just say, for instance, for argument's sake, let's say I come to a place and I want to talk to people, and you guys hear how I send not my message, it's not even me. My spirit sends the message to you. Let's see how many kids are going to want to come and listen. It's almost like you make the negative, we reward it by filling the room up and paying whatever fee they're charging to get to hear them rap. To me, some of this music isn't music, it's just screaming, or it's just all this vulgar language. And I tell the young girls, respect yourself so that you can be respected. And as Brother Yusuf said here some time ago, do unto yourself, or treat yourself the way you want to be treated. Not the other way how we usually used to say it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Because if that was the case, then everybody would be beating up each other, because we got a lot of meanness in people's lives out here. And it is my spirit that calls me to bring this to you, that I have to bring this to you. Because enough is enough. I was raised in this country. I was raised in this city, GI, Gary. I chose to go to a parochial private school. I had to work and sign my little check off to school to pay my tuition. Self-motivation is lacking in our youth now. So they're crying out loud through their anger, through their violence, through their killing. But yet society, that's including you guys too, point the finger at that kid that did wrong instead of saying I need to pray for him as well. I just said it. I'm going to keep it real about real issues with real people. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. I just have to share the love here with you guys.
Natalie wants to know the address of the place.
Tell her okay. Ms. Nat and anyone that's listening, you go to Grand Boulevard, you make a right, and the church is right there, St. Patrick's. It'll be on the left-hand side. So from Columbus Drive that you're heading west, turn right on Grand Boulevard.
Grand is what?
I think it's a block, no more than 2 blocks over. You'll see, you can't miss the church. It's a big parking lot, and it'll say St. Patrick's on the left-hand side of the street.
Okay, that doesn't give me a number because I'm in a block. I just turned off of Columbus Drive. Okay? And I was on Columbus and Grand, and it's only a one-way, and I didn't see a church.
Okay. Hey, how about give me one quick second, and we're going to call Mr. Juan just to make sure. And he's been advertising it, but I do apologize. I should have gotten that number. So I'm gonna shout it out, so just stay listening to the radio and give me one quick minute, and I'll get that address for you.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
Thanks.
You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. here on WLTH Radio. I hope you guys have been enjoying this program, because this is about things that we really need to hear where it hurts in the corazón, in the heart. You gotta keep it real, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I I think I can make it now. The pain is gone.
Just keep it low. All right. St. Patrick's Church is 3810 Grand Boulevard in East Chicago. That's 3810 Grand Boulevard. The fish fry that's going on is there till 7 o'clock, and today is their last fish fry, so step on in and get some nice, good-tasting food for tonight. And that's St. Patrick's Church, 3810 Grand Boulevard in East Chicago. Juan out there is waiting for you guys to come out and give back to the community, give back to the church, and it's for a great cause. So with great people, great food, it's great atmosphere. So hope Juan gets to call back in at 6 and tell me that he sees some of you out there. So continue to listen to Sound Off with E.V.E. And if anyone wants to sound off on that audio, that's powerful message, powerful message that'll come through, I'm praying that it gets to you. Because enough is enough. Do you agree or disagree? I don't know. Am I just talking to myself? Somebody help me here and talk to me. You are on the air. Go ahead. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E.
Okay, it's not a right turn off of Columbus, so I just want to let you know that Columbus is a one-way street going the opposite direction away from the church. So for those people, you need to correct that.
Columbus Drive?
That's Grand Avenue, I'm sorry. You need to go to
I'm sorry. That is the one tricky street then. It is a one-way. I do apologize.
Yes.
I don't go there often on that street, but thank you. So you got to go to the following street to come back.
All right, you do.
Okay. All right. Well, enjoy the fish. I'm sure you'll love it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nat. You be safe out there. You're listening to Sound Off with E.V.E. And this show's got to go off the air, but don't go anywhere. No se vayan. Our bilingual program will be coming on in just a few minutes, so hang tight. Thank you for listening. You can call back on the next show if you want to sound off. You want to tell me what you thought about what you heard, and am I just talking to the wall, which I really don't believe I'm just talking to the wall. I know some of this is going to hit where it counts, and that's in your heart, and that's in your mind, your soul, your body, your spirit, because this has to stop. And one person can make a difference. So with that, guys, I'll be right back in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. Remember, love to love, peace and love. But one thing, keep smiling, keep laughing, and living.